Hi, are you a court-appointed guardian or interested in becoming a court-appointed guardian for an incapacitated adult? Well, this video is for you. My name's Jasmine. I'm the broker and owner of Guardianship and Estate Realty. I help court-appointed guardians and executors of estates or estate admins sell their real estate assets and become educated on the legal process. So these are the 11 steps needed to sell a guardianship asset. Step 1 is definitely going to be to hire an attorney. And this attorney should be very familiar with court-appointed guardianship and the assets that they have to sell. Now, normally, as you have been appointed by the courts to be the guardian of an incapacitated adult, the attorney is usually court-appointed as well. In the event that the judge does not pair you with an attorney, I would highly recommend hiring an attorney that is very familiar with court-appointed guardianships and their asset sales. As this is a very, very legally complex form of real estate, you definitely want to make sure that your real estate professional and your attorney are familiar with guardianship asset sales. So step 2 is getting yourself a certified guardianship real estate sales professional. And this is going to be extremely important because your real estate professional is going to be in charge of keeping everything together and getting you to the finish line. Now, as this is a very legally complex real estate transaction, most real estate agents are not familiar with this process, and most are not certified guardianship real estate sales professionals. By getting a certified guardianship real estate sales professional, you know that they understand the legal complexities of guardianship asset sales, and they can get you to the finish line and to the sale of the property so that you can take care of your client. Now, step 3 is to schedule your key pickup and your clean out. Now, this is going to be key. Most of these properties are not in mint condition, as the client hasn't been able to take care of the property usually for several years. So a lot of them do need major heavy cleanouts, and sometimes they also require deep cleaning. If you are able to log on to your Guardianship and Realty website, you can actually schedule your key pickup and your clean out with literally a click of the button. It's a very seamless process, and you will get an email or a text message simply stating your keys have been picked up, your house has been put on lockbox, and your clean out has been completed. So, step 4 is to get 2 independent appraisal reports done. You do need 2 independent appraisal reports from 2 different appraisers from different companies in order to sell your guardianship real estate asset. The court does require these appraisals to be done before a petition to sell can be sent to the court. So that takes us to step 5. Step 5, after you get your 2 independent appraisal reports, your guardianship real estate sales professional will now list your property, and it will be open for your open house and your showings. So step 6 is to get at least 3 offers. You need 3 offers in order to be able to start reviewing and submitting your offers with your petition to sell real estate to the courts. Now, why do they insist on having 3 offers? They want to make sure that you are getting at least fair market value for your client's property so that you can properly take care of your client. Let's remember, the sales from guardianship asset sales go towards taking care of the long-term care of the incapacitated adult. Now, this goes toward paying long-term care bills, nursing bills, past due medical bills, and future medical bills as well. Okay? Now, after you have 3 offers for the property, then we move on to step 7. And step 7 is reviewing all of the offers, at least 3 offers, with your certified guardianship real estate sales professional and choosing the highest and the best offer to execute and go under contract or in escrow, depending on what state you're in, with that buyer. And that leads us to step 8. So step 8, once we have all of these things, we have our 2 independent appraisal reports. We have our 3 offers that did come in. We have our offer that we have deemed to be highest and best, and we have went in escrow or under contract with that buyer to buy the property. We have our seller's estimated net sheet, and we can now petition to the courts to sell the client's real estate asset. Okay, that now takes us to step 9. Once we do receive back the court approval for our petition to sell real estate, we now want to submit that to the title company. And now that'll be step 9, is submitting our approval for to sell real estate from the courts to the title company or to the closing attorney, depending on your state. And step 10 is scheduling closing with the title company or the closing attorney. And step 11, you sold your house, you have went to closing, and now you can take the proceeds from the guardianship asset and take care of your client.